Shalom, family. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We're going to get into this Asian store boycott. There's a lot of people that already got started with the boycott, and it's in response to the Cyrus Carmack-Belton, 14-year-old that was unalive by an Asian store owner. And come to find out, he shot at about three different melanated people. So he has that reputation. And a lot of people are responding by refusing to go to the Asian nail shops, restaurants, or, any of their hair shops. People are saying, hell no, we're not going in there. We're not spending our money with these people. And it's not entirely them, it is this whole system that it's literally inviting everybody to take a shot at us. And it's just unbelievable. It doesn't matter if you're from America or you're some immigrant. It's almost like they're opening the door for anybody to do whatever the hell they want to us. And, you know, I'm going to let you listen to this one Asian guy. He's sounding all cocky and he's challenging us to boycott them because they make this good and that good. I don't care what y'all make. Whatever it is, I can live without it. And number two, not all of your goods are really of quality. There's a lot of stuff that comes out of China and is very cheaply made. It's not even of good quality. So, I mean, some of the things are okay and some are very cheap. Very cheap. So, I don't know what he's getting on his high horse, but I went over on his TikTok when he made the challenge. I said, challenge accepted. You know, trust me, I can live without any of these stores y'all got out here. Your H Marts, it doesn't matter. I don't need nothing out of I don't even need nothing out of your H Mart. So y'all, let's see here. All right, so before we get started, just a reminder, I have a sale going on for the shampoo, pomade, and rice leave-in conditioner. If you buy all three together, you get 40% off. So this is good until June 7th. So get your orders in and take advantage of the sale. All right, y'all. So let's get into this whole thing. And I'm going to let you hear this Asian guy. And all this does, just listening to him, all it does is it turns me off to the point where, yeah, I'm going to go beyond and above not to go near any of your shops after what this dude did. And of course, they get on that. Oh, don't blame us all for what one man do. But you know what? When one of us do something wrong, you blame us all. So I think it's about time y'all get that same treatment in return. That's how I see it. You let one person step out here and do one thing wrong, all of a sudden it's the whole black community's fault. It's everybody in the black community at fault. So, hey, back at you, bitch. So if you can do that to us, we should have no problem doing that back to you. I think it's high time we just do it right back to them. I don't have time to figure out which Asian is okay and which one is not, or which white person is okay and which one is not. I don't have time for that. So, the way I see it, You can bet I'm going to boycott. I'm definitely going to do it. All right. Please give me a one if you can see my screen. Thank you.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made in? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are in our neighborhoods. We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do.
Okay, first of all, he's full of shit. They are not in white neighborhoods in big numbers with their businesses because white people don't want these Asians in their business. Yeah, it might be a Chinese restaurant here and there, but for the most part, y'all are primarily in the quote unquote black community. That's where you are. You are not in big abundant numbers in white communities because he's trying to make the claim that they are. They're not. There are, when I was growing up, we went to dry cleaners and they were always, especially in the hood, they were always our people that owned the dry cleanings. Okay. If you wanted anything, yep. The bakeries were all of the bakers around us, they were black people. So I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, we own the liquor stores. I don't need to go in no Asian owned liquor store. There are plenty that are not owned by Asians, and some of our people even own those too. Come on, man. You know, he seems to think, oh, y'all really need us. Y'all need us. No, as far as I'm concerned, you can all pack up and go back to China or wherever the hell you came from. Okay. And never forget, we are the real true inventors, y'all. We have invented even before these folks. Don't ever make you think that they invented or came up with everything because these Gentiles all tend to do that, but they didn't. When you go back in the history books, even many of our inventions are made by Asians. Always remember that. All right, let's go on.
Do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English, and you're not embarrassed. Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay?
First of all, y'all are not outperforming us. And that's another lie many of you immigrants are telling. You are not coming over here and outperforming us. You are coming over here. Some of y'all are getting paid $10 an hour, $11 an hour. Okay. And as far as education, there is no one more educated than black women up in here. So y'all can go somewhere and sit down for real. All right. That's a load of bullshit. No, we don't have nothing to be embarrassed about because you're not coming over here outperforming us. The only reason why you have more is because this white society up in here allows you to have more. That's all. That's all. But see, the system is rigged. That's why they have been fighting like hell to keep us down at the bottom the whole time. And So people like you can just walk in the door and get any opportunity. See, just like you get an unfair opportunity even in the courts, we're seeing that too. So when one of us are eliminated by an immigrant, these folks want to let the immigrant go. So, no, you got an unfair advantage up in here. But if we level out this playing field, we'll even run past you Asians too. Make no mistake about it. See, these white people have always been in fear of us rising above them since Black Wall Street. But trust me, level the playing field just for 1 year. We'll sell right past you Asians too. You watch.
Please boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
So my people, these folks really out here trying to test our gangster as black people. Are we gonna let them do that? Watch this.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians,
Y'all give them 1 month of not having the same revenue. Give them 1 month. Fools like him will be back on videos crying for us to come back in them stores. You watch. We will break him. We will break him. I don't wear Jordans. I don't wear Nikes. I don't drive a Hyundai. Okay. Or these cars he's talking about. I don't drive those cars. And as far as shower caps and stuff, I don't have to buy no shower cap from no Asian. So, he can miss me with all this stuff he's talking about. And people don't need new things like the stuff that he mentions. A lot of us already got these things in our household that he's talking about. And if it's not broke, you don't need to go out there and run and get another one of anything if it's still in working condition. I mean, come on, man. You're going to have to do better than this.
the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are in our neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty-ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott.
See, dude don't know the history of Black Wall Street. We've already gone to the bank and start our own businesses and did everything ourselves. We already been there and done that. And my thing is, why ain't you in your own country trying to be big and bad? Why are you being big and bad over here? You could have kept your ass at home. What you flee your country for? Go back home and be big and bad and do good in business. Nah, no, you over here because you know where the money is. All right. And you get led into our communities to set up shop. And many people within our communities, the system's so badly rigged, can't get loans to open up businesses. They'll do everything to block us from opening up a business because you know what? We had Black Wall Street. They already know what we can do. They already know. And dude, you talk like we have been in the state that we're in forever. No, go look at Black Wall Street. You haven't even outperformed Black Wall Street. You Asians have not even outperformed Black Wall Street over here. Okay? And let's just get that point out there. Wow, you really think all you're doing is really sealing the deal on your boycott by running your mouth like this online. So it just goes to show you there's no humbleness in these people at all. So they're here for pure greed. If he was about something, he should have stayed in his country and started all these businesses and everything and do it over there. We never needed you. We never needed any of you in this country. Let's go on.
Asian business, I'm all for it.
Aside from the two facts, one, the fact that it wasn't about boycotting China or Asian businesses from overseas, it was boycotting the ones that we patron often, the laundromats, the liquor stores, the restaurants, yada, 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 within the United States. And two, this take is clearly ahistorical and him not understanding why Black people hadn't been able to put those things in our neighborhoods that Asian people were allowed to, and why that happened the way it happened. So not only does he minimize who Black people are, disrespect the work and efforts that we put forth that allowed him and his people, as he called non-English speaking immigrants, to come in here and thrive. This video just gave me more incentive to boycott their businesses because they know exactly the truth. They know exactly what this has been, and he's literally saying what they think. Therefore, I am even more motivated to not walk my Black ass in any of their Asian establishments. Because like I said, they know. They also know the games that this country has played between us and them and against Black people through our history. Watch this.
And white people join this conversation. And by conversation, I mean the conversation that my community and the Black community are having right now in regards to what happened to Cyrus and how Cyrus was murdered by someone in my community. And I just want to say, I am happy that y'all are on the right side of history because great. But also, I am not willing to let y'all join this conversation and do what y'all did during the Stop Asian Hate thing. Because the truth of the matter is, what happened during Stop Asian Hate was that the majority of the people who were harming my community were white people. And y'all chose to scapegoat the Black people. Y'all did. And created tension between my community and the Black community. And now you're hopping on to this conversation, this issue that your community created, by the way. Your community created this fucking system. And you have the nerve to come into this conversation and try to scapegoat Asian people, try to make it seem like it's all of us who...
So they are well aware of the propaganda mission and campaign against us. They are well aware of the racism that Black people face. They are well aware of this system. This is not new to Asian Americans. Nevertheless, time and time and time again, we are treated a certain way in their establishments. Time and time again, we experience disrespect when we are literally keeping their livelihoods going. The guy in the first video didn't seem to think so, so he needs to get evidence that that's true. And not to mention, in this particular situation with the Cyrus situation, that Asian guy, Rick Kim, was a nuisance to those Black people. He had already shot and harmed Black people before. Rick Child. Nevertheless, like I said, I am more incentivized by all of this to boycott Asian businesses. It's time for us to stop allowing people to play in our faces and we just tuck our heads down and continue to accept the abuse, mistreatment, degradation, and disrespect. Our ancestors would not have taken this long. We have so much access, so much ability now to build networks and do our own shit that we don't need their shit. So boycott Asian businesses. I damn sure am. And while we added athletes, y'all might as well also go to HBCUs and fuck them SEC schools as well. Let's show these people we stand on fucking business since they want to test our gangster.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do.
Very good. We can show you better than we can tell you.
See, I had already started doing it, but it's time, black folk. It's time. We know for a fact that this particular group of people would probably have to pack their bags and go back to their goddamn house if we didn't shop with them. Let's go and do it. I already started doing it a few years ago. I'm gonna be honest. Once I moved out toward the West Coast and actually met them, I said, shit, I got a chance to make money off of them because of my license and my profession. But I ain't giving them shit else. I think we need to start doing it.
Oh yeah, by the way, let's stop going to these Asian and Indian stores altogether. The same thing has been happening for centuries, and enough is enough. Let's stop supporting these businesses that hate black people. Their minds was made up as soon as they saw that little black boy walk into the store. Do not go to those Asian or Indian markets, period. Oh, and the nail shops are next.
We need to stop boycotting the Asian stores. Enough of that. Boycott the Asian stores. Enough of that. That man has shot 3 different black people over shoplifting. Nobody should be shot or either killed over shoplifting. Also white Caucasians, because they don't do it. It's us. Black people keep their stores open, not the white people, not the Mexicans.
This is a public service announcement for all the black Americans. Yeah, the Asians out there is talking hot shit right now. And since we can't really tell which one of them is Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, Taiwanese, or Korean, we just gonna boycott all their ass. So going forward, for the next at least a couple of months till these motherfuckers really feel it and they coming back crawling for mercy, yeah, we ain't getting no more nails, no more fucking wigs, none of that bullshit Korean facelift bullshit they got on here. Whatever the fuck they selling, we ain't motherfucking buying it. We ain't going to their liquor store. We ain't going to their beauty supply store. It's plenty of black beauty supply stores, liquor stores, doctor's offices, nail techs, all that shit to go around to pay our money to our motherfucking people. And
have y'all seen the video of the man daring the black community to boycott Asian businesses? And he's basically saying, like, y'all can't, y'all need us. And I saw in the comment section on this video, a lot of people were like, challenge accepted. And I'm kind of hoping deep in my heart, this motivates the black community to get on their grind. Because a lot of people don't seem to think that we have things. Could it be better? Yes, we definitely have to work harder to get a foothold in these marketplaces. But I'm from Detroit, right? I grew up in Detroit. So there are a lot of Black-owned gas stations in Detroit. I don't think Davis brothers still own that Shell on Outer Drive. I used to love that gas station because I could take my car there and get service, no problem. But I do know he owns like that tow shop across the street or something. But there are, Express Quick and Lube Auto Repair, Ace Petroleum, the Sicko gas station. We have cleaners, Black-owned cleaners, y'all. Most of your grandmas and co-workers are seamstress. That's their side hustles. I've been talked about how Black women dominated the beauty space for a long time, and it was kind of taken over by other communities. We do have, again, tailor shops. We have Black-owned banks. We have Black-owned liquor stores. We don't have like a Black-owned like TV brand like they do. A lot of our electronics do come from Asia, so they get that on lock, okay? So he kind of right when he say, you need us for certain stuff, because they making sure they right, which you can't be mad at. But, that's an opportunity, y'all. Somebody get in here.
See, I look at that differently. Even if they do have all the brands, you don't need no damn TV every day. Okay, if we're talking about everyday items, Most of us, once we got TVs in our houses, those TVs are there for years. These TVs sometimes are in your house for a couple of decades. Okay? That is not something that you need to go out and buy all the time. Most of us get TVs and shoot, I still got one that works in my house and I've had it since the damn 80s and the TV still works. So we don't need that stuff every day. Even if he's now, oh, well, we got this brand. Yeah, you might have it, but we don't need that every day. For real, we really don't.
Manufacture something here on American soil made by Americans. I don't even think America has its own like brand for technology that makes TVs and stuff like that. At least I don't think so. We do have the phones, you know, like Apple or whatever, but you know, it'd be nice if, you know, somebody who's a Black American can get into that market. But let's watch the video, y'all.
Let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners.
Basically, all the employees are Black people. So you want, because it's a share, it's a, you know, publicly traded company. Well, I don't think Ford is. Is Ford? I think Ford is. But they want to invest back in them companies because they get a share of that money back. So it makes sense, right? But it would be nice to have like a Black American owned car situation. So Black community, are you embarrassed? Like he said. Now, I don't know what he's talking about. Like they go to college, like we go to college too. We have big CEOs and high positions for high companies, but unfortunately, a lot of those brands aren't like global brands at this moment. Remember, at the moment. Unfortunately, we hear a lot of videos like this from a lot of immigrant communities here in America. So how do we step in the game and step our game up? You know, we're in it. It's just a lot of times the perception of us is, you know.
You know what? I know this sister means well. I really, truly know she means well. We ain't in no competition with these Asians. We're just saying we're not buying their goods. We're not going to go in their stores and patronize them. That's all we really do with these folks anyway. We just, we were patronizing some of their restaurants and stores and stuff like that. All we're saying is we don't have to patronize them and we're going to boycott them. She kind of talking like we're in some direct competition with them. It ain't that kind of party, girl. We're just boycotting. You're going way too deep with this. That's all I'm saying. She going way too deep. It's just a boycott. We ain't got to have no manufactured cars and all that stuff that she's talking. You're trying to get into direct competition, and we're talking about boycotting. Boycotting. Okay? Let's not run off the rails.
Misconstrued because of
TikTok, I see a post of a young gentleman saying people all over the country are boycotting Asian hair stores and Asian nail salons because of what happened to Cyrus. The most liked comment said, "Why punish other businesses that had nothing to do that?" And my response to that is very simple. Because I can't look at the color of your skin to determine whether you're friend or foe. For years, y'all have looked at the color of our skin and looped us all as criminals, as has-beens. We ain't gonna never be nothing and we are tired. But when we do it to you, it's a problem. But Drea, we're not all like that. And I understand that you're not all like that. But I am not willing to walk into another store or into another business that don't have somebody that look like me to find out that you're not one of the cool ones. What do? We stop going to all of your establishments. We start supporting our own, period. I'm about to start putting together a series of Black Wall Street Zooms that is free, that is for everybody in the Black community that can come and start learning about resources in your area for you to support your own people. And I know that there's an app out there that you can go to. I'm not talking about no app. I'm talking about real conversations, real people that you can connect to in your area.
We are boycotting Asian-owned businesses. We will no longer be patronizing Asian-owned businesses because it's dangerous. You never know. They might think that you picked up something out of in their business and you walk out of the store, you don't have anything, but they might think that you did and shoot you. Hello, everyone. It's Sheena with the Sheena Monet Movement. I hope you're having a good day. So I've been seeing all over my social media accounts upset people angry because the Asian man got off and he didn't get charged with murder after he killed a 14-year-old black child in South Carolina. As you all know, my channel is a history channel and I talk about history. This is just history repeating itself. I don't know if many of you have heard of the 1991 incident where Latasha Harlan, 15-year-old black girl, was killed by an Asian woman. The Asian woman owned a business, and Latasha was accused of stealing orange juice and running out the door, and the Asian woman shot her in the head over orange juice. This is just history repeating itself. The bad thing about us as black people, we hear about stuff like this and then we get angry and we start saying boycott, and then some time goes by, we forget about the incident and we're right back patronizing these people who don't care about us, patronizing their business. Asian businesses are patronized by black people mainly. We're the ones who keep them in business. We give them all of our money. But if they're going to be out here killing our children, we need to stop patronizing their businesses. We need to boycott Asian-owned businesses as black people. A bottle of water, that's what the young man that lost his life over. The Asian owner thought that he stole a bottle of water and he chased him down and shot him. That's wrong. Imagine what that mother is feeling. We need to stick to our guns this time. We're going to boycott the Asian-owned businesses and don't start back supporting them. Stop supporting their businesses. That's the only way they're going to start respecting us. This right here proves to you they don't respect us. They do not respect black people. It should be enough to tell the black community that we are not respected by them. We give them all of our money. We patronize their businesses. They're successful because of us, but they don't care about us. Wherever you are, wherever you're living, in whatever city you're in, comment below and tell us any black-owned businesses that you know about, any black-owned nail salons, any black-owned grocery stores, black-owned beauty supply stores, so we'll know where to put our money, where to take our dollars. We need to start keeping the dollars in our own community because these people do not respect us. 2026, a young black child still getting shot in the back. Like nothing has really changed. That's history repeating itself. And this is why I do what I do. This is not new. This has happened before. The worst part of it all, he's not even getting charged with murder. The 14-year-old's mother walking out of the courtroom in tears. Do you think the man who shot that 14-year-old child cared about that? No, he didn't care. He was just happy that he didn't get charged. This should be enough right here to tell the people in the black community, stop patronizing Asian-owned businesses. We're the ones keeping them in business. They don't patronize black-owned businesses. They don't care about us. They have no respect for us. They would kill our children in cold blood. That should be enough for us to say, let me just start sticking with my own people. That should be enough to tell us that. Do not patronize those businesses anymore. It's time for us to start sticking together. Time for us to figure out what we're going to do as a black community, because it's too much going on right now. Things are getting worse. For that man to kill a 14-year-old child and not be charged with murder, that is terrible. That's terrible news. Share this video. It's time to be careful and start supporting your own people. Thank you so much for watching. Rest in peace to that young man, and I send all of my condolences to his family.
So look, check this out. I've been paying attention to the comments. I reply to as many as I can. But I really want this to be known right here. This is not a racist movement. Us boycotting Asian shops and stores and restaurants, this is not a racist movement, man. Now, what I feel and what I hope that is occurring is that, my people is finally waking up, man. There ain't nothing racist about this, man. When will enough be enough? So we just supposed to just sit back and do nothing. So we just supposed to sit back and just let each race take turns killing us. So who gonna be next? All right, we already know the whites do it. We already know. Now we know the Asians do it. So who else gonna try to get their lick? So we just supposed to really sit back day in and day out and watch our people get slaughtered and don't say nothing. But soon as we get on here and get to talk about unifying, here come all these racial individuals out the woodwork talking all that crazy shit, but yet y'all sit here and talking about, hey, y'all people need to do better. But when we try to do better, y'all sit here and try to block us, laugh, and all this. You know what? Fuck them. They can try to block all they want, man. We got too much freedom, my people, to even be worried about that motherfucking shit. But this is some real shit right here. And I'm telling y'all, man, hey, listen, to all the other races that's sitting back watching, y'all know what the fuck is going on and y'all understand. So the crazy part about it is y'all know what the fuck is going on is wrong, but yet y'all still sit here and lie to y'all self and try to make it seem like it's justifiable and everything. That's a mental illness on your part. Don't get up on here and try to clown us and clown me because I'm trying to bring my people together, you know, in a peaceful manner and try to better us. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all sit here and y'all complain. Look how the kids are acting. Look what they doing. Look at their behavior. Well, you know what? You're right. Motherfucker, you right. Ain't nobody saying you ain't wrong. I see the shit my people out here doing, just like you see the shit your people out here doing. So why don't we do this, bro? Why don't every race focus on getting they shit together, getting they people in order, writing they self, and then how about we all pick a leader and we all meet in the middle and discuss how we gonna make this shit a better place. But for right now, oh man, listen, I'm letting you know right now, man, hey, a demonstration must be showed, man. We must demonstrate, bro. So yeah, we gonna sit here and we gonna boycott these shops, these Asian shops, these Asian restaurants, all that. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna feel it because we they number one consumers. But we gotta find a way to take a stand. Do y'all want us to be this way or y'all want bloodshed? Nobody want no bloodshed. Who the fuck want to kill and who the fuck want to die? This life is too great to be out here playing motherfucking games. So what's wrong with letting an individual group, an indigenous group to this land, sit there and get their shit together? You think I don't see how my people out here acting? You don't think I think that shit is embarrassing? That shit is embarrassing. Fuck is you talking about? You think I don't see that shit? You think that shit don't make me feel some type of way when every time I turn the news on, I see a black man running down on another black man with fully automatic weapons, shooting them all in their face, 56. You don't think I don't? You ignorant ass motherfucking Americans, bro. You think we don't get tired of that shit, nigga? Hunky, whatever. You think we don't get tired of that shit? Lean the fuck back, man. You sit here, y'all complaining about the behavior, but when motherfuckers come along and try to change the behavior, do that, you will sit here and you will ridicule me. You will jump in my comments and put monkey signs and all this and that. Why not jump in there and say, you know what? Hey, black man, hey, you doing right for your people, man. Yeah, hey, get them together. You need to do that. Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Y'all can do it. Don't nobody want to do that, though. But you want to sit here and ridicule a motherfucker who's trying, though. Same with my people. And you know, those be the ones, bro. My own people will be jumping in that motherfucker. Man, well, who you think you is? Don't no motherfucking body got to listen to you, nigga. Motherfucker got too much going on in their life to be worried about this and that. Hey, bitch ass nigga, did your ancestors say that for the rights that you got, hoe ass nigga? Ungrateful bitch ass nigga. We got to get this shit together, people. I ain't gonna lie, this shit's embarrassing. We better than this, man. We better than this, man. We need the man, get in y'all kids' lives, man. Man, stay in them households, man. Stay controlling them households, man. Guide your seed, man. Women, guide your seed. Guide your little female, guide your little queens. I don't see how the fuck y'all, no, let me break it down to y'all, bro. Do y'all really sit back and look at us and how we be acting? I don't give a fuck how y'all feel to my uncle. Ain't no Uncle Tom over here, bitch ass nigga, so you better watch your mouth. And I can speak on my people if I want to, ho nigga. But like I said, you think I don't see this shit? That shit embarrassing, y'all. Every time you look around, motherfuckers all out here loud, obnoxious, tearing shit up, man. I ain't gonna lie, that shit clown shit. Walk around this motherfucker half naked and shit. Women control y'all motherfucking daughters. These boys out here acting crazy. Don't even respect their elders. Motherfucking fathers getting your sons' lives. Y'all motherfuckers want to sit around here and party and bullshit all day, but when it comes to them kids, y'all want to play games, man. Fuck that. Hey, man, listen, we gonna start acting accordingly, man. We gonna stop acting like Lord Kai citizens, because we're not. We built this motherfucker, man, from the ground up. This our shit. And y'all got to get in y'all head, bro. We're not going to get this bitch back. We're not going to dare blow this motherfucker up before we get this bitch back, man. But there's other ways to make sure that we are good. It's a new age and time, man. We could do all that. This is our shit. It was our shit. But we took too long to fight back and make it. No, it took too long. Now we got to find other avenues to make sure that we good. Hey, that's the cold hard facts for y'all. We not getting this motherfucker back, man. They will blow this bitch up before they let us get this bitch back. And I ain't talking about all white people because all white people are racist. I'm talking about the racist motherfucker that's in power. Those racist motherfuckers, you best believe, and let me tell you this, man, when they constructed this country, man, they're going to always and find a way to keep the racist people in control in a position of power. Until we come together as a whole group of people and root that shit out, it's going to keep happening. But how the fuck we going to look out for y'all? How the fuck we going to sit here and stand rightfully by y'all when we not even right? So sit back and let us get our shit right. If y'all tired of seeing this shit, why don't y'all help then, motherfucker? Why don't y'all sit there and tell motherfuckers they wrong for the shit they been doing? Hey, I keep telling y'all this, man. For all you motherfuckers that's living under a rock, everything that you see that's going on with my people, all this killing and all this and that, this was part of a plan.
Okay. I mean, he's saying a lot of good things, but it's kind of long-winded. So, y'all, look, the bottom line is I will be boycotting. I will be boycotting, and for me, it's not going to be hard because I stopped patronizing a lot of their businesses years ago, you know, especially when I had found out they were shutting Black women out of the beauty industry and blocking them from getting stores or trying to steer all the business towards their business. And they would do all kinds of little nasty things. When I found out about that, I was done with them. Okay. And that must have been, I think, the last time I went into an Asian hair shop was probably the early 2000s, and I have not been in one since. And as far as my nails, I stopped getting my nails done like around 2006, because I didn't like the way every time I would take the artificial nails off my nail beds and everything would be weak. I hated that. So I stopped wearing those nails back in 2006, and I haven't been back to a nail salon since. So for me, the boycott is going to be easy. It's going to be easy. It's going to be a cakewalk for me. But I know some of our people like their food and I seen a couple of our people like their H Mart and all that stuff. Man, you don't need none of that stuff. You don't even need their food. You don't need that. We weren't brought up on their food anyway. We, especially us where I grew up, man, we were not brought up on no Asian food. So I can live without that Asian food. Real easy. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you so much for being here. And I want to thank Douglas Ledger. Thank you for your super sticker, one of many ancestral shadows. Like white people, they are pathologically ahistorical. Yeah. And thank you for your support for my channel. And Tweed 8943, thank you for your super chat. And let me see what it says here. Stop dealing with these people years ago. I'm not boycotting, I'm putting out of business altogether. Yeah, like I said, I'm with you because look, like I said, I stopped patronizing them in a big way probably nearly 2 decades ago. And let me tell you something. Once I decided I was not going to go back in their businesses, it really has not been hard not to go back in there. It's like, oh my goodness, they got this or they got that over there. I want to get, no. They don't have nothing in them stores that I can't find somewhere else. And that is a fact. But thank you for your support from my channel. Everything they got, we can find somewhere else. Mm-hmm. And I will never forget when Peter Liang killed Akai Gurley and how the Asians all ran to the streets and they protest. It's a tragedy, but but don't punish this guy. Don't punish this Asian guy. That kind of stuff. And that turned me off about them, even back then. So, look, we know how to hook up food. We don't need none of these people. Seriously, we don't need none of them. We already know how to hook food up. For real. And the way that Asian guy was talking, I don't know, for some reason all of these immigrants come over here and they seem to think they have risen so high above us, and they haven't. But in their minds, psychologically, they believe even they came here and rose above us. And I'm like, rose above who? I tell you what, that is some serious psychological BS they are on. But many of them are sitting around and they really truly believe they have come over here out of nothing and rose above us. And no such thing has happened. No such thing has happened. Mm-hmm. No, there's no Asian gas stations around us at all. There's a few of those Indians and Arabs around here that got gas stations, but Asians, I have never been to a service station that was Asians there. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about the East Indians. I'm talking about like the ones from China. I have never seen any of them at gas stations. Mm-hmm. And they all don't realize if it was not for our people fighting during the civil rights movement, none of them would be here. And, many of them don't want to believe that, but it's the truth. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you so much for coming, and be on the lookout for my lives tomorrow. And don't forget to pick up your hair products. Shalom, family.